Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, this is probably, well, this video is going to come out in September, but last month in August, uh, my wife and I had gone antiquing and we found this little antique store and I saw this little Camp King Scout knife. And it reminded me of that red one that I gifted to Knife Detector. So this is another Imperial Camp King, but it's got this really sweet cracked ice covers. Now this knife definitely needs to be cleaned up a little bit. I haven't done much with it. As you know, I've had a kind of a busy August. But I just really like these knives, and this one still has the bail on it, or clevis, whatever you prefer to call it, uh, and just a really sweet knife. Now this definitely has been used, and what I can tell, let me get the main blade open, and this thing is not too bad to open, but it's still got a good pull. Now you can see all of the teeners, all of the wear and everything. I mean, this is a well-used, definitely well-loved knife. But anyways, if you look at the tang stamp, not the stang stamp, but the tang stamp on here for the Imperial Providence, USA. From the sources that I saw online, this knife was made between 1946 and 1956. So definitely one of those treasures that you find. Uh, so, I mean, I don't know what else you can say. I mean, you got a lovely spear point blade. This one does have the safety can opener, which I believe came out in about that time, the 1946 time frame, or it was basically the late 40s. That's when everybody kind of replaced the two-part can opener, like you see on the older ones. Here is your screwdriver cap lifter, and then on the back side you do have an awl. And this thing, like I said, it's an old knife, very tough to open, but still in fairly good shape, and it still has most of a point on the end of this of the awl. So really a very cool knife. It's 3 5/8 inch closed. It comes in at a 2.6 ounces, which is a very svelte weight, I think, for a camp knife. I love how these older camp knives, I mean, they do have these shell covers, which increases the lightness of them, of the pattern and stuff. But I mean, compared to some of the newer ones, they're just so heavy and clunky in hand, and this just feels perfect. You have a spear point, which has a 2 5/16 inch cutting edge, and it's 2 9/16 to the bolster. Just a really great spear point, and of course, just a classic piece of Americana. And I love seeing these different color shields, or not shields, but just the covers themselves. And this cracked ice is fantastic. And who knows, this one may take a trip to Tom to see if he can clean it up. I don't know if he could get any snap back in these. This definitely doesn't have walk and talk, but I didn't pay a lot for this knife. So definitely is worth every penny I've got into it. But yeah, just really cool. You see the construction here. And like I said, when you see the little, I don't know how you want to describe this, but these covers that they just basically pin them in place, or just crimp them in place. So very cool, especially seeing one from the 40s or 50s that still has the clevis. Like I said, a well-used blade, and definitely one that is fun to have for your collection. If you like these old camp knives and scout knives, like I seem to have an affinity for lately, they're pretty darn cool. All right, guys, well, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And hey, what can I say? These knives are cool. Find them. They're out there. They're plentiful. They're not all in super great shape, but there's not a lot of people making them nowadays. So reproductions are not as good as the originals, it seems, at least in my experience. All right, guys, that's it for this one. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.